While P&O continues to prepare for its cruising restart on May 31st, one Australian city will soon be able to boast that it hosts the newest ship to call Australia home. I'm Adrian, the Cruise and Travel Guy. As always, thank you for subscribing to my channel, and if you haven't done so yet, please hit that subscribe button. With the cruise restart only weeks away, P&O continues to prepare for their first departure on May 31st. On its Facebook page, the line shared that its entertainment cast have been busy in rehearsals this week, getting ready for showtime on board Pacific Explorer. P&O Cruises President Marguerite Fitzgerald also confirmed that the cruise line is preparing to welcome crew members to the ship, saying, "Welcoming our first Ni Vanuatu crew back on board our ships is an exciting moment and a demonstration of the respect we have for our Vanuatu teammates, who will play a major role in helping us to get back into operation." Pacific Explorer is currently docked at Sydney's White Bay Cruise Terminal, but she'll soon be on the move. According to the New South Wales Port Authority schedule, she will head to the overseas passenger terminal on May 7th, before moving to anchorage at Athol Bay on May 10th. I'm not exactly clear on the reason for her movements, but I do know that she's undergoing training and safety drills as part of her preparation for the return to service, so I have a feeling it's all part and parcel of that. This week, both P&O and Princess announced their long-awaited health protocols for their return to service. I've made a video specifically about that announcement, which you can watch by clicking the link in the description below or the card above. Princess has released arguably a more comprehensive set of information than sister line P&O, but the overall approach is much the same. There may be changes to the protocols and requirements as time goes on, and the best place to get up-to-date information is directly on the respective cruise line's website. Princess also confirmed this week that their very first cruises on board Coral Princess sailing from Brisbane will have a limited passenger capacity on board, but what that limit is, they haven't yet said. Eventually, the capacity will be increased, save for a number of cabins that will always be kept free for the potential for isolation. I've been keeping a keen eye on P&O's May 31st departure, and as of this week, I can confirm that the entire sailing is waitlisted. That means new bookings won't be accepted, but if you have missed out, you can book onto the waitlist. Whether or not P&O have reduced their capacity on the earliest of their cruises is unknown, though I imagine they would have at least some cabins set aside for isolation purposes. We have known for some time that Virgin Voyages was going to position one of its adults-only cutting-edge ships in Australia. Recently, the line announced a series of repositioning cruises which would see their third ship, Resilient Lady, making her way down under from Athens in late 2023. This week, Virgin Voyages made the announcement that their Lady ship will be home ported in Melbourne, offering a range of cruises from 2 to 14 nights in length, visiting Tasmania and New Zealand. Curiously, Resilient Lady will arrive into Sydney on December 5th, with no cruises scheduled between that date and December 11th, when her first cruise from Melbourne is departing. I imagine the line will put on a couple of industry events, with maybe a shakedown cruise or two during that time, but we'll see. Holland America Line announced this week that they will be redirecting one of their ships, the Westerdam, from its scheduled Asian cruise season to Australia instead. It almost felt like some kind of backwards world to read about a ship being redeployed to Australia instead of from Australia. The 80,000 gross ton Westerdam has been in service since 2004 and will appeal to those of you that enjoy a more traditional style of cruising, foregoing the cutting-edge attractions of the newer ships from other lines and instead focusing on both service and destination. Westerdam will be the final ship in the Holland America fleet to return to service on June 12th, when she departs Seattle for Alaska. Instead of repositioning to Asia at the conclusion of her Alaska season, she will instead come to Australia and New Zealand for a series of local voyages. Those itineraries haven't been announced yet, but they should be in the coming days, so keep an eye out for those. And that's it for this week's cruise news update. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're enjoying the cruise restart as much as we will be here in Australia come May 31st. I know that I cannot wait. I'm counting down the days, and now we're almost at the 4-week mark, which feels almost surreal. If you are interested in booking onto a cruise, you can head to my website, thecruiseandtravelguide.com.au. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, you can give me a follow on Facebook and Instagram at The Cruise and Travel Guy. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. That it will soon boast calling itself the host? Nope. While P&O continues to sailing from Brisbane on board Coral Princess will have a limited instead of repositioning to Asia at the conclusion of her Alaska season, she